Thank you. And I call Jim Allister.
Thank you. I welcome the timely appointment of an envoy, and I note in the manner in which Sinn Féin raised this issue. It's in the old vernacular of not a unionist about the place approach, and they don't want to see any challenge to the Sinn Féin monopoly of misrepresentation in the United States. So it's a good move. I'm sure Mr Ringland will not always please me in what he says, but it's important that Northern Ireland is so represented. And of course, the thing that I find quite staggering in this debate is the total lack of recognition that international relations is not a devolved matter. It's a matter exclusively for the Secretary of State. And all this whinging about not consulting with the executive, he had absolutely no need to. It's not a devolved issue. It's a matter totally within his competence. And of course, he had consulted with the executive. It had been bogged down in months of disagreement. So I'm glad he got on with the job and did it. And I wish Mr Ringland well in that regard. I also think it's important that it's an appointment made in this our centenary year. And indeed, of course, today, though we're not marking it in any way shamefully in this Assembly, is the 100th anniversary of the very first day that the predecessor legislature of this place met in Northern Ireland. And I do want to salute the men of that generation who settled down and made provision and bedded in Northern Ireland in very turbulent years. And many have much to be thankful for in that regard. They were neither flip-floppers nor rollovers, but they did a good job. And I want to put that on record. And it is to the shame of this House, Mr Speaker, that all these events have been brushed under the carpet. No centenary stone, not even a rose allowed to blossom, and no flag in this building today marking the 100th anniversary from when the legislature of Northern Ireland first met. That is a calculated slight, and one that I repudiate.
I call Matthew O'Toole. Sorry, I call Gordon Lyons.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I want to welcome the appointment of a